couple days ago, we had what is called Proof of Keys Day, January 3rd. And January 3rd was the day that the first Bitcoin was mined. Now, the white paper came out, I believe, on Halloween the year before in 2008. Satoshi Nakamoto. If you've ever heard of Satoshi Nakamoto is supposedly the person, probably a pseudonym, different name, of a person or a group who wrote the Bitcoin white paper, which basically outlined a new form of money, digital money, that was safe, secure, in your own possession, where people could use it. People's money. And so January 3rd was the day that the first Bitcoin block came out, you know, block of transactions. That's what it means. So we celebrate Proof of Keys Day. You know, Trace Mayer, I think, is the one who came up with that. He said that on January 3rd, we should all take our cryptos off of exchanges, hold them in our own possession. Proof that you have the private key to your virtual bank account, because you are the bank and you need the key to get into your own bank, or else you can't get the money. So it was very important to do that. A lot of people are kind of making money on Bitcoin and that kind of thing right now. You know, they've got them on exchanges. They're making interest. Celsius, you can do that. There's other ones that I don't even want to mention because they've been hacked. Celsius hasn't been hacked to my knowledge as of yet. But you know what? Anytime you put your money and consolidate your money in one place is what a lot of these platforms are doing. Becomes kind of a honeypot. You know, you want to stick your hand in there if you're a criminal and get some of that honey. It's a single target, a single point of attack, and it's dangerous. And that's the beauty of decentralization, and that's what Bitcoin is supposed to represent, and is if we apply it that way. You know, it's like any tool. You know, a gun can kill or a gun can defend. You know, Bitcoin can enslave or it can free. So it depends on how it's used. But decentralization is the key, in my mind, of cryptocurrencies. Being able to run your own node. In other words, run the code, and you're part of the network. You're helping to validate transactions and securing the network. So there's not just a core group of people running the code. Again, a single point of attack. And Bitcoin, Litecoin, you know, some of these big coins have been kind of knocked for that because a lot of the miners, the people that verify the transactions, mine the coins, create the blocks, they're in foreign countries. And what happens if a foreign government says, hey, I'm going to come in and I'm going to confiscate all this? You know, it's something to be thought about. So a truly decentralized cryptocurrency is what we need, I think. If we're all running nodes, if we all have, you know, if we can do that, though, a lot of these things, you know, it's got a big blockchain, you know, a lot of memory it takes up. But that's the ideal here. You know, I don't want to see us fall back into the meet the new boss, same as the old boss. And I think in a lot of ways, that's what's happening. You're seeing regulations of the banks. You know, the course, I guess, of the banks is that they are going to start getting into blockchains and using blockchains and cryptocurrencies and stable coins. And it's a morphing of the old economic system into the new one. And I see that happening every day. And I bring up something like Celsius, you know, it's a company, you know, and Alex Mashinsky, I've met him and I've, you know, seen him speak in person. I think he's a great dude who runs Celsius. But that's a new bank. It's a new form of bank, and they pay a lot of interest because they're highly collateralized on the debt, or I should say on the loans that are given out. It's the way banking should work. But again, it's a bank. And when you give them control for a reward. And so you're giving up your cryptocurrency, or letting them use your cryptocurrency, I should say, and kind of being the custodian of it. And if something happens to them, you lose your cryptocurrency. And not that I'm saying that anything like that would happen, you know, but it's always a possibility. So, proof of keys, you know, having that private key to that wallet, that address, so that you have possession or access to those coins is very critical. And we don't want to overlook that, as you know, all the newer systems are built out, making it very easy for us to earn money. Are we going here? No. Let me go through. So, you know, he had the right of way. Why didn't you go? Interesting how some people operate. But it's, we want to have possession, I think, and know how to take possession of our wealth, because that is the fundamental, I mean, freedom. Having possession of your money, knowing that you are in control of your wealth. I think we're giving that up because, you know, it used to be hard. I mean, you look at the old days, you know, you look at banking on Bitcoin, go watch the documentary and watch it on YouTube. But go look at some of these documentaries about Bitcoin in the early days and how difficult it was to acquire Bitcoin. You'd meet somebody at McDonald's, or you'd meet somebody at a, you know, a parking lot somewhere, a public place, and you'd give them cash and you'd get Bitcoin. And we've come so far because it's so much easier to get it now. I mean, you can get it on, you know, exchanges, you know, there's Coinbase, you know, there's Gemini, there's my favorite, CoinFlipATM, where you can physically put cash in and get cryptocurrencies back right on your phone and walk away with it. You know, you're not waiting for it. And as always, there's a code below, 10%, you know, off transaction fees if you use my code for CoinFlip. But I like the idea of taking possession of my wealth. You know, it's like, you know, so many people, they'll hold silver in like a silver, you know, ETF or a trust. That's, you know, I got silver, I got gold, you know, okay. You got it on paper. You don't have it. You know, if you need it right now, where are you going to go to get it? You're going to fill out paperwork and say, hey, I need to get this delivered, and, you know, I want to take possession of it. And what if they don't have it? See, that's the problem. Nobody has money right now. In this system right now, we have a system where it's fraudulent. The money that's out there, who has it? You know, they say, oh, we have, you know, trillions of dollars in circulation. But, you know, it's a fraction of that is in cash. So it's all digital. So it's all, someone's a custodian of that. Someone has it on their ledger. Now, what better ledger? Are you going to trust them? And that's why I like cryptocurrency, because I can trust it. I can see the ledger. I can see that, okay, the coins are there. And it's a big leap. It can't be inflated away. You can't just create $900 billion and, you know, sprinkle it on the people and, you know, little on the people and most of it on other projects. I mean, you just can't create it out of nothing. And that's why you see Bitcoin going up so high. Right now, it's over $30,000 for one Bitcoin. And yes, you can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin. You can buy $10 worth. You know, so you don't have to do that. But I see it as, I think we're getting complacent. You know, a lot of us who have been in the cryptocurrency space and kind of been aware of it for a long time, I see a lot of people getting complacent. And they're kind of doing a 180 as far as, you know, why we got into this. For freedom. We wanted money that we can control, our energy stored up, our labor stored up in something that we have control over. You know, we hold it rather than depending upon a bank, rather than depending upon a government not to print more. And we're kind of going backwards in a lot of ways to where we are using these products because they're easy. And that was my point. You don't have to go to local Bitcoins. You can make it easy now. You can get it in so many different ways. And as the tools are being built to make it fundamentally easier, PayPal. I mean, you can buy it on PayPal. And it's there. You can buy it, sell it, you know, and you're going to be able to spend it. At some point, hopefully withdraw it and keep it in your own possession. But all those tools are there now. They're so much easier. You don't have to go, you know, jump through a bunch of hoops and know how to, you know, send addresses and, you know, it's so much easier now. But at the sake of convenience, we lose some of our control, our power, our independence. And that's concerning to me. It's very concerning to me. And I think we need to pay attention to that. We need to realize that it's important to maintain possession of your wealth. It's okay if you want to put a little bit in, I think, you know, and earn interest on it. I mean, I get that. You know, that's how you make money. You know, you're earning interest, you know, compounding interest. I mean, do the math on that, and that's how people get wealthy. But you don't want to be trusting, institutions to take care of you. They've failed in many ways. So as we think of proof of keys, make sure you do have your private keys. Make sure you do have your own wealth in your own possession. The way to do that, you might ask? Download a wallet. There's a lot of good wallets out there. Exodus wallet is good. I like Atomic wallet. Some people don't. There's Edge wallet. There's Coinomi. There's the Bread wallet. There's Monarch wallet. All these wallets are non-custodial. In other words, there's no custodian over your cryptos. You are the custodian. So you write down your seed phrase, which they'll give you like 12 words when you first sign up. You write them down, never lose them, because that's the key. That will restore your wallet anywhere, on any device. You download a wallet again, restore it with that key, you have access to your coins. So you never want to lose that. And so once you download that wallet, you've got it in your possession. You can, put whatever coins that wallet supports in there, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Digibyte, and you hold it, and you have possession of it, and you can send it anytime you want, anywhere in the world. It's powerful, very powerful. So just, keep that in mind, be cognizant of that. That's what cryptocurrency is about. It's a revolution of money. It's taking control of the money. So, download a wallet and get some crypto in there. And like I said, the easiest way to do that, if you have an ATM near you, a crypto ATM, a CoinFlipATM, look it up. CoinFlip.tech, T-E-C-H. And go there and put 20 bucks in. And walk away with crypto. You just hold that wallet up, pick Litecoin. You put $20 in, you put it up, and you click Litecoin, and it scans your Litecoin address, and you walk away with $20 in Litecoin. So, and you use the code that I've got below, and you save 10% on the transaction fees, too. So that's good. But take possession of your wealth. Be responsible for yourself. We're moving into a new age. Don't depend on other people to do it. If we want to be free, we have to start acting free. Have to start behaving like we're independent. So, those are some thoughts for today. Hope you have a wonderful day. Love you all.